Mr. Peters, Mr. Logan, Mr. Givens, members of the Wood County Board of Education, esteemed teachers, parents, family members, and friends, we welcome you to this 107th commencement of Williamstown High School. Hello, class of 2016. You look awesome today.
Sounds like a speaker.
In the 1960s, there was a Saturday morning cartoon starring a family from the future named the Jetsons. George, his wife Jane, their children Judy and Elroy, and their faithful family dog Astro gave households a weekly glimpse ahead into a world of flying cars and 2-day work weeks, of neon clothes and floating high-rises. In the imaginations of the writers, the Jetsons enjoyed tremendous conveniences in their everyday lives. A push of a button produced a hot meal from a box. A robot maid named Rosie cleaned the house. And people could see each other's faces on video screens during telephone calls. Flash forward 50 years to 2016. We have drive-through restaurants and microwaves for instant food. Roombas keep our floors clean. Skype and FaceTime allow us to see and talk to each other in real time across the globe. The question is, did the writers of the Jetsons have some kind of remarkable insight into the future to be able to imagine such amenities? Or did their imaginations somehow inspire the innovators of our time? The answer, of course, is yes, both. American theologian Leonard Sweet once said, "The future is not something we enter. The future is something we create." Our future is not just out there waiting for us to catch up to it. In many ways, it already exists right now. It exists in our hopes and dreams for where we go from here. The education we've received here at Williamstown High School has given us a strong foundation to imagine our own futures. What we do with that foundation will allow us to bring those futures into reality. For most of our lives, people have asked us what we want to be when we grow up. Some of us probably feel like we've always known the answer to that question. Some of us are still trying to figure it out. The next steps we take from here will be critical, because the choices we make from this point on will be the ones that either make the future we want for ourselves or hand those futures over to others to control for us. Nobody else can make those choices for us. It's what we decide to do now that will determine what our futures will be. But we also have to remember that our futures are not just a gift, they're a responsibility. We can pursue the way of consumerism and materialism, or we can choose the way of justice and compassion. Success isn't measured in the size of our bank accounts, the cost of our cars, or the square feet in our homes. For our generation, the world will judge us by how we treat those who are excluded and marginalized. When we gather for our 30-year class reunion in 2046, the important questions will be less about what we've done than about who we've helped. If we can say that we've lifted the world out of poverty, provided clean water and adequate nutrition for all people, and eradicated hate and prejudice, we will have been successful. Those may sound like lofty goals for 80-some kids in little Williamstown, West Virginia, but each of us here is a unique creation in a vast and wondrous universe. Each of us has a purpose that can't be achieved by anyone else. Every one of us in the class of 2016 is just as important to this world as anyone ever born. Certainly in our midst may be the next Mother Teresa or Martin Luther King. Maybe the inventor of those flying cars from the Jetsons is sitting right here among us today. But just as important will be the nurses, the teachers, the auto mechanics, the firefighters, the moms, the dads, the people who get up every day and do what they were made to do and be who they were made to be. Because we all fit together like threads in a tapestry to create something brilliant and beautiful. Cassandra Clare, writer of The Mortal Instrument, said, "We all change the world with every day of living in it." Our days are not just gifts to us, but to each other, our neighborhoods, our state, our nation, and to the entire cosmos. So get out there, class of 2016. Get out there and invent things and create art and heal bodies and teach children. Get out there and fight through the hard days, make the tough choices, try things, fail, and try again. Get out there and love and be loved. imagine futures today that will change the world tomorrow. Congratulations, Williamstown High School class of 2016. The world has never seen anything like you. Make it one everyone wants to live in.